Someone's always doing something amazing, and if you have a conversation with someone, you'll find out about this totally separate journey they're going on in the same place that you are.
Coming from a small community like Clinton allowed me to hold community as a value and always reaching out and helping your neighbor.
We are cultivating disciplined and creative minds for lives of leadership and service. That's what we're doing.
In the 1920s, Davidson College was at one of its low points, and we were at a major rebuilding and rethinking moment when the Duke Endowment came along as a partner and allowed us to not just be any liberal arts college, but to become one of the great national liberal arts colleges right here in North Carolina.
Education, when conducted along sane and practical as opposed to dogmatic and theoretical lines, is, next to religion, the greatest civilizing influence. 5% of said net amount not retained in the aforesaid for addition to the corpus of the trust shall be paid to Davidson College by whatever name it may be known, now located at Davidson in the state of North Carolina.
It's more experiential now, and it's more collaborative now. And there are many, many more things to study here. If it's not being done and you want to study it, there's somebody here to give you that encouragement to do it.
My position was hired to ask the questions of the past, to help the campus investigate its past with race, slavery, and its afterlives. I think it really is unique because we're learning in real time and asking the questions together. We're not just saying it, we're doing it.
The people that we invite into this community belong here and need to be here in order for us to be fully living out our values and mission, which include the preparation for life in a society that is not homogeneous. It's not enough to be the institution we were.
Everyone has woken up to the fact that that should not have been the case, and the fact that we went co-ed 50 years ago, the fact that we started admitting students of color and hiring faculty and staff of color, and these are monumental shifts. Belonging is not just of bringing in the numbers for diversity's sake, but making sure that those that we have are actually valued.
I'm a sophomore Duke scholar, and I'm a biology major. I'm also the captain and founder of the school's roller derby team. Inclusion is important everywhere in life. It's such an inclusive sport. You can have any body type. It's totally gender inclusive.
To have that healthy tension between tradition and change is to both be grounded in a sense of place and a sense of history and be forward-looking.
You aren't going to innovate if you don't experiment a bit, if you don't take risks or try something or do it in a new way or an unexpected way.
We're constantly looking for how do we do this better? How do we teach better? How do we mentor better? How do we research better? How do we serve the community and the world better?
We're building something new. We're building new relationships. We're building a different future.
That is the strength of a liberal arts education, that broad base to be ready for whatever comes up. From the front, lead, show people the way to make a better world.
The thing that strikes me most about Davidson is the leadership and the service characteristics of Davidson people. I always look at Davidson people and see they've done this great thing for somebody, and that wasn't their vocation in life. They weren't earning a living doing it. They just did it, and that really overwhelms me.
I would hope that in 30 years that Davidson, the students, continue to hold that as a value.
Take care of yourself and other people.
There's nothing easy about the work of educating people for civic life, for making a difference in the world. In 3 key areas: student support and financial aid, hiring great faculty, and building world-class buildings where that educational experience can happen. The Duke Endowment has been our partner. If I were able to talk to Mr. Duke today, the first thing I would say is thank you. Thank you for helping us to move into the 20th century and to do it so well. And thank you for the opportunity to educate students. I have every faith, every belief that Davidson students will be part of the solution to the very hardest, the most intractable problems that face us.
The way that people treat each other, everyone here is motivated and driven to be learning. And the fact that the school will set you up to take that learning even further than the college, and also very deeply within the college, to become the best you can be.